All right, what's up, boxing fans? It's Aztec 101. Just gonna do a quick response video here to Bloodboxing. Bear with me, I am driving around and there's a little bit of traffic. But all right, I'm gonna do this video. Hopefully I can clear things up because I don't want to get into a stupid ass argument where it seems like I'm defending the comparison between Canelo Alvarez and Henry Armstrong. Because no, I am not. That is retarded. I will never do that. All right. The point I was making, which I thought it was very clear and very simple, but I think it's a lot easier to say it than to write it down. Yesterday, hold on. Yesterday, Blood uploaded a video. I think it's titled something like Henry Armstrong being compared to Canelo Alvarez, something like that. And he had a clip from the Canelo Kovalev press conference. Eddie Reynoso made a statement. It's just like a little 30-second clip in the beginning of his video. But in his statement, he said that there has not been a fighter to have a title in 3 divisions at the same time. To hold titles in 3 divisions at the same time. Since Henry Armstrong, 1938. Right? See, I was trying to explain to Blood that my only point was when I heard that, I didn't hear it as if they were comparing the 2 fighters, as in resume, in legacy, in greatness, in any way, shape, or form. It did not feel like they were doing a comparison. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. We hear this all the time. When Terrence Crawford became undisputed, guess what? People were talking about when was the last time someone was undisputed at 140. I mean, when we talk about boxing, you know, sometimes there's these historical references that are going to reference great fighters that can't be repeated, that can't be, replicated. Just because you're referencing these moments in time or these accomplishments that were done, you know, back in the day when boxing was much harder, much more, more brutal. I don't think that that's always a straight line into, oh, well, they're comparing their greatness, you know. So I took it completely different. And that's what I was trying to explain in the comment section. But Blood, in your video, you did say that, that statement was completely false. You know, I think you were under the impression that Canelo didn't have the 168-pound title. And me, you know, just to be fair, I wasn't 100% sure whether Canelo still had it or not. I had to check the WBA rankings on their website. So when I end up checking and finding out, you know, it turns out he still has the title. You know, I'm trying to figure out, you're still saying that they need to be corrected. So, you know, I just want to figure out, has there been another fighter to do this since Henry Armstrong? If there has, then yes, it needs to be corrected. I haven't really done much research into this because I really don't care. I really don't care. But what I do care about is I don't want it to be where motherfuckers think that I'm doing a comparison between Canelo and Henry Armstrong. Really, that's the main thing I care about, because that's such a stupid idea. Such a waste of time. That would be such a bullshit argument. I mean, I would imagine that if I want to lose all credibility, I can just come on here and completely back that up, right? Or try, because that's a losing argument. But at the end of the day, I do want to say this. When it comes down to these trinkets, they're, we call them titles or titles. At the end of the day, I really don't give a fuck about the titles or whether what organizations there that are behind the titles. Really, what I care about is who are you fighting, and all that shit about Canelo having 3 titles and 3 divisions, that doesn't really impress me much. That what does impress me is that he's fighting Kovalev when he doesn't have to, and Kovalev is a dangerous fight, and he's much bigger than him. That's very impressive. The whole and we all know who Kovalev is, and we do know that Kovalev has a great resume. So this is impressive in that sense. I don't give a shit about the 3 titles, about the 3 division world champ. I don't give a shit about that. So yeah, hopefully this clears things up. This is Aztec 101 in the ring, and I'm out.